Hey, everybody. Be sure to tune into my podcast, Digital Escape, by the Annie Eckloff Institute. I am speaking with Dr. Shernette Dunn, and she has a lot of great things to talk to us about equity in education, both in online and face to face spaces. It will be published late afternoon on Friday. Looking forward to it. Here are a few excerpts.
In the field of education to share what works for individual students and steps away from a focus primarily on the use of technology.
It's been a couple of years that I've been studying, culturally diverse learners in online spaces. And I realized that when we're working with online learners, it's different from when you're working with face-to-face learners because, the face-to-face connection, the human interaction, it's different. So we have to somewhat humanize the learning environment and know how to navigate these spaces dealing with the different culture, because the written word, when it doesn't have the facial expressions and the body language to explain it, it sometimes can be misconstrued. So I have presented this topic at several conferences. One of the big things that they're doing now, they're focusing on humanizing the learning environment, and that's absolutely amazing, because the more we can have that human interaction and we can connect with people, then we can, make those cross-cultural barriers. There's a lot of different individuals who are very, instrumental in this. And if you look in the literature, you'll also find me, Dunn and Brown. We are really big on supporting that as well. Like you said, whatever information I have, I will share. I'm a sharer. That's part of the Afrocentric, the collectivist culture. We share everything.
I didn't really think of it that way because I was raised by my mother, who is the Haitian side, and my father is the Swedish side. And I was raised in a maternal, her mother, my mother, my grandmother, great grandmother. And it was just ingrained in me to be sharing. And teachers say, well, you did all that work to create that class and that course, and you're just giving up the information to everybody. I'm like, okay, well, that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to share the wealth.
Haitian people, they're the most kindest, sharingest people. My best friends in South Florida, they're Haitians. And when I go to Florida, I have to just tell them no, because they'll give me every food, everything they have. So that explains it, and see, I'm not making this stuff up. It's true. You're hearing it from the host. Yeah. That's part of the culture, and learning how to socialize in the academic realm takes time, and we just have to be gracious and be great, patient with them, because they need that time to be able to adapt and adjust to what we're expecting of them.
Technology is often integrated without proper pedagogical or content-related considerations.